Hello, my name is Maggie. Today we're going to be doing a top 5, top 6 mental health book video. Out of this list, I have 6. Just a spoiler alert. But yeah, actually 4 out of these books I have not read, so please do not spoil me. And yes, it has been a while since you've actually seen me. I'm sorry, I forgot to post last week. I'm sorry. Anyway. So, yeah, basically, this first book, I actually did a bit of a no-no, and saw the movie first with Kristen Stewart, who plays Bella in Twilight, and it's Speak by Laurie, Halse, Anderson. But yeah, I literally have this book on my TBR since I've seen that movie. Sorry, but I have not read it yet, so hopefully I will. So, maybe one day. Anyway, this next person, he's been on the New York Times bestseller list, and he recently came out with a new book 10 days ago, since I literally love him. He also loves to post videos with his brother Hank and other things, and I am talking about Looking for Alaska by John Green. Yes. This also has mental illness, like the rest of these books that I'm talking about, and I have not read this either, so please no spoilers. I am wanting to read it, and yes, like the other couple of books I'm about to talk about. Anyway, this next book, actually, I didn't really recently find this out, but he actually killed himself. I'm sorry, not the character in the book, not that I know of, but the author who wrote this book actually killed himself, which is actually really sad, and I'm wanting to read his books anyway, but I'm actually talking about It's a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini. But yeah, actually, there's a movie about this too. I have yet to see the movie, but I'd rather read the book first anyway, so hopefully I will, but before I get too crazy, so there you go. But yeah, this also has mental illness in it, obviously, so yeah. This next book, I actually did not, well, I don't know if it's a movie, I think it might be, but another book, I know another book by this author is a movie, and also a book, but I want to read the book first, and I've yet to get the book first, so yeah. I'm actually talking about Forgive Me, Leonard, Peacock by Matthew Quick. I know that The Silver Linings Playbook is a movie and a book, obviously. I want to read it. I want to read them both and literally watch the movie for The Silver Linings Playbook. You're welcome. So, this has a mental illness like the rest of these books, probably. And you're welcome. So, anyway, these next 3 books I have actually read. One I have reread this year because I was reading another book by the author, and yeah, anyway, this next book I've actually read. I read it 9 years ago now. Wow. I was a senior in high school. I talk about it a lot on my channel, and if you don't like it, then tough shit. So, I'm talking about The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger. This is actually one of my favorite books ever. I literally found out about it in high school, and I literally love it. I need to reread it, actually. So, there you go. I didn't really call that there was actually mental illness in this. So, who knows? Maybe if I reread it, maybe I'll actually recall it. Anyway. Yeah, so there you go. This next book I actually read 3 years ago now, and I literally loved it so much that I actually did recall that there was mental illness in this, and I literally just loved it so much, and I watched the movie after I read the book, and I literally just love it so much. I love the book and the movie, but I'm like, oh my god, everybody needs to read this book. And I'm talking about The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I love this book so much. Oh my god. Just read it, okay? Read it, okay? This obviously has mental illness in it. I literally recalled it because I did. I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah. This next book and last book is a book that I read twice now. I reread it. I read it when, yeah. I read it in 2014, and then I reread it this year. And I kind of did recall the, mental illness, but not really. I know that it was with one of the main characters' father. Spoiler alert. So, kind of, yeah. And it's Fangirl by Rowell. And basically, yeah, I didn't itch my nose about it, so. Yeah, I was rereading this for Carry On because, yeah, I didn't really need to reread Fangirl for that but I wanted to, but I actually just finished Fangirl. I finished Carry On today, so go me. Took me 1 billion years to read it, so there you go. Anyway, that's it for this video. Go read all these books now. So, goodbye. And I'll see you next week with the new video. I can't speak English, so I'll see you next week. Bye!